of the problems that has really bedeviled Kenyan politics has been the population of Mount Kenya. And the last time Mavengi and I looked at this, it was about 26%. Actually, it's not as much as people say, but it's more than other tribes. 26% of Kenya's population is Gema, followed by 18% of the population, which is Luya. And of the Luya, half of them are Bukusu, which is 50%, followed by the Kalenjin, and the Kalenjin includes the Kamatusa tribes, which is 12%. Followed by the Luo at 8% and the Kamba at 5%. So why I'm saying this today is it is true without Mount Kenya that Ruto could not have been president of Kenya. Madange, is it true?
That's very true. Actually, when you look at the percentage of what Ruto got, if I'm not wrong, he got 47% from Mount Kenya region. 47%.
So what I'm doing in that calculation, why Raila has never been president is that the Luos are 8%. And they need 3 other communities as a minimum.
Yeah, correct. Very correct. Correct. Very right. You're right. You're right.
So what I'm asking is what is going on in terms of Mount Kenya is not about Gachagua. The reason I brought this forum to discuss is I did not want to discuss Gachagua, and I do not care his relationship with Ruto. But this is all a game to tie the country into musical chairs. The major fight here is where the Kikuyu nation will go during, before, during, and after this fight. DG Nyoro, who is an aspirant in Mount Kenya and a confidant of Ruto, either by choice decided not to enter this war, or by direction by Ruto decided not to enter this war. I prefer to think that Ruto directed him not to enter the war. And the reason is they must try and divide Mount Kenya through Kindiki, Didi Nyoro, and all of them. So today I'm telling the Mount Kenya nation, my name is Tony Gachoka, and I've been around a while, and Madange will tell you how long I've been around. All these issues have nothing to do with Didi Nyoro, Gachagua. They have nothing to do with anything else than the 8 million votes that made this conman president of Kenya. So I'm telling the people who hate Kikuyus for no reason, the people who Kikuyus hate for no reason, we should all apologize to each other. But I want to announce to this country, I'm telling Mount Kenya, the enemies of Mount Kenya and the friends of Mount Kenya, all of us are united against Ruto. I want to repeat my words. The friends of Mount Kenya and the enemies of Mount Kenya, all of us are united against Ruto. We do not want Ruto. Ruto has lost 40% of the vote of Kenya, ab initio. The other 60% is the youth. Total is 100%. So what is going on? Don't care about Gachagua. Don't care about Ruto. Let us unify. The more we are, the better. Does it matter that my father is Catholic and your mother is Methodist? I want to marry you because I love you. So my appeal today to those people who are trying to save Gachagua and those people who are trying to destroy Gachagua, this is Ruto's war. Why don't we turn it all against him? All the enemy of your enemy is your friend. This is a chance to bury Ruto. Without bullets, without policemen, without gangsters. Why can we not now speak in one voice and say the enemy of Kenya is not Gachagua, it's Ruto? Ruto must go, Ruto must go, Ruto must go. Let us turn this on its head. From our tribal comfort, from our bigotry, from our misconceptions, can we, for heaven's sake, save this nation? And I'm appealing to the people, Adoito Mount Kenya, or there, one by one, when Mount Kenya speaks, Ruto is gone. I assure you, through the trial of Gachagua, that Ruto will go home. If everybody in Mount Kenya, I have seen 7 MPs change their mind because of the power of the people. Special session, people forgave me for talking in Kikuyu because I'm told I'm being taped even in State House. Adoito all the Mount Kenya, enoti bara ya Gachagua. ino ne bara ya mundu wetagwo Ruto na Uhuru ni atwirire mundu ne mukora. If you were there, join all Kenyans in ejecting the butcher of Segoi. Let Kenyans have a democratic process and choose any Kenyan other than Ruto. I have no preference for a president, but by God, it's not William Ruto. What if we take and change the impeachment of Gachagua in parliament to be the impeachment of Ruto in the streets and everywhere? What if we surround him? He's been talking a lot about Raila Odinga. I want to remind him, Raila Odinga is 80, and his father died at 88 and never found power. So if I can help you to listen, maybe you can write down some notes as to why Jaramogi and Raila never became presidents. And I'm saying this because I told Tony I can't say this on Wednesday on the official Point Blank page. So I want to teach you some history. If you don't want to know, it's up to you. In 1997, I was the head of the Raila Odinga campaign, you're right. And it was 40 against 1, against Mwai Kibaki. And he brought in everyone, including the Ruto you're talking about, who can win. Ruto, a man called Kosgei, was the head of all, the Minister for Roads. Kipsigi King, Kipkalia Kones, Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi, Charity Ngilu, Barala, Joshua Nyaga, Raila Odinga, their mothers and their fathers against the Kikuyu. Kibaki was a cripple from Nairobi Hospital. He campaigned for 3 weeks and beat Raila. And if people argue about it, it was a contested election of maybe less than the one that has just passed. If Raila won it or lost it, 10, 20,000. But Kibaki and Raila were par to par. And I'm trying to teach you simple politics, but because of emotion of hating Kikuyus, you are getting emotional, and that's okay. Because even when Kikuyus talk the truth, you don't want to hear that Wangari Maathai was a Kikuyu, Kenneth Matiba was a Kikuyu, J.M. Gachoka was a Kikuyu, Tony Gachoka is a Kikuyu. Not all Kikuyus are Uhuru Kenyatta or thieves. So go and grow up, young man. And when you want to talk about a people, talk about their political value. Don't talk about the people who you hate who are their leaders. Because if we want to talk about people who are bad, the Kalenjin leader who was before Ruto was a dictator and a murderer. He jailed me at Committee Maximum Prison. In fact, I will send you the pictures. Luckily, that day there was no sodomy. So I can confirm I'm a virgin. Now, I want to tell you guys one thing. I do not like Gachagua. I do not like Uhuru because I'm a Kikuyu. But the Kikuyu are many. And Didi Nyoro is not a fool to say he's not going to join the camp. Didi Nyoro is saying, hii kitu ikiharibika, watu wa Murang'a wajekalia hii kiti, kama watu wa Kiambu na Nyeri. So yeye anapanga akijua watu wa mlima wako hivi. My brother Kalonzo Musyoka anajipanga, watu wa mlima wako hivi. Now let me tell you, and please listen carefully to me. Both Raila and Ruto were fighting for Mount Kenya. I want to repeat. Both Raila and Raila were fighting for Mount Kenya. One won the other because they got Mount Kenya. If that is too much for you and your brain and your tribalism to understand, you can go to hell. I don't need you to be my friend. But one won because Mount Kenya voted. That is called mathematics and facts. Is everybody saying Tinga iwezi bana mulima? Why are you guys interested in the mountain? It is the numbers of those people. And those people, I'm telling you to the man, are going against Ruto. And I'm telling you, they listen to me. And some of them are on this forum. And they are listening to the way you're talking to me. So endelea tu vile unaendelea. And I'm telling you as a son of the mountain, soon I will wage my war. It's not time for me. I just wanted today to come before I go to bed to hear what Kenyans are saying. If you don't need me, you know me, I'm in Diani. I'm not even in Nairobi. I'm retired. But I can help this country the way I'm helping it with the airport. I can help you to take Ruto home in 2 weeks. But nafikiri mnataka mpigwe marisasi, museme ati you guys are the ones who did it. Enda mfanye. And then you march, and then you mufanye, and I wish you well. If you remove Ruto, gunywa champagne. But let me tell Kenyans something. To remove William Ruto from power, you need a military coup. I want to repeat. You need a military coup like Yoweri Museveni removed Obote. Or you need the Kikuyu to join you. For the reason that Ras has said. Please listen to that young man and his logic. And everybody is saying we don't care and we don't love Rigathi. But from what I've seen in the last 2 days, the man is a kamikaze. He's going to die with his sword. He's going to fall on his sword. He's taking them down. The guy has decided, okay, I'm gone, but I'm going with the guy. What's wrong with you people? This is your last chance for Ruto. If Ruto survives here and he has got Baba, Mumeisha 2027. Atikam Samuel, Atimurala wasimame president. Mnacheza.
Asante sana kwa kutazama Wasos TV. Nashukuru sana kwa wakati wenyu, kwa support yenu. Naomba kama hujasubscribe uweze kusubscribe. Huyo amekuwa ni Tony Gachoka ambaye alikuwa mwanahabari mkongwe sasa hivi ambaye amestaafu kwa sasa hivi, lakini amefanya kazi na viongozi mbalimbali hapa nchini Kenya. So amesema kwamba akona ujuzi ya kumtoa Rais William Samoei Ruto. Sijui na maoni gani, niachie hapo kwenye comment section. Kama hujasubscribe na kuomba uweze kusubscribe, au sio? Mimi nakutakia usiku mwema.